Hi, my name is Caitlin and I'm a registered dietitian here today to talk to you about a liquid diet following your dental surgery. Now, depending on what surgery you had, the length of time that you need to follow a liquid diet will depend on that, as well as the consistency. So sometimes people can do thinner liquids, other times they are allowed to do thicker. So talk to your dentist for any specifics there. So in general, no matter what type of surgery you had, you really want to focus on incorporating a lot of different nutrients. So long gone are the days of strictly, using milkshakes for your nutrition following some sort of dental surgery. So having a variety of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, heart-healthy fats, and some carbohydrates. So now, how are you going to do that? So some foods and beverages that you have in your home that you can do for a liquid diet include milk or milk alternatives. So think soy milk, almond milk, cashew milk, whatever you prefer at home. Vegetable juices such as V8, tomato, or carrot are also good. Fruit juice can also be incorporated. That's one that I do usually recommend people limit just because of how concentrated those sugars are, even in 100% fruit juice. So do use caution there. Meal replacement drinks can be a good option, such as Ensure, Boost, or Carnation Instant Breakfast. Broths as well, like beef broth, chicken broth, vegetable broth are also good to have. A Jell-O or gelatin is also a nice different kind of food that gives a little bit of consistency, but is easily swallowed and doesn't really require any chewing. Other things to have at home include pudding. I usually recommend a sugar-free pudding or reduced sugar if available. You can also do different kinds of yogurt. So they're especially kind of thinking about choosing a Greek yogurt, which is higher in protein, especially if you are having maybe your jaw wired for weeks on end or are having a dental surgery that just requires you to be on a liquid diet for a little bit longer. You'll want to be careful of any fruits, nuts, seeds, or granola that may be added to your yogurt. Other things that are nice to have are cream-based soups. Now, depending on the soup, you can also blend any soup that you have at home. Soups really blend nicely, and then you can use, I have some props here, some different types of strainers. So this one's a little bit larger, has slightly larger holes. I'm not sure if you can even see that. And then this is a really fine sieve strainer that you can use as well. So talk to your dentist about which one they think is best for you depending on your surgery. Some other foods to have, they're a little bit more savory. The sweet foods can especially be trying on people if you have to follow a liquid diet for several weeks on end. So some of those more savory foods include mashed potatoes. Again, you may have to make them extra thin depending on your dentist's recommendations. Also, making your own guacamole can be really good. So obviously, you don't want to have any chunks of avocado or tomato or onion or garlic, but really just mashing that avocado super fine, and then you can add garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, fresh squeeze of lime juice, some salt and pepper, and you have something really tasty. Hummus is another good option. Now, there are a lot of varieties of hummus. Some have different consistencies, and so just making sure that you get one that is really smooth, and then if it has any garnishes inside, a lot of times if you open the container of hummus, in the middle is maybe some pine nuts or roasted red peppers or chunks of olives. So just making sure that you remove that. If you have anyone else in the home, they'll probably be really excited to get all that garnish on their hummus. Some other things you can do at home include making your own smoothies. This is a great way to get lots of fresh or frozen fruits and vegetables. Some really great ones that blend very nicely include bananas, mangoes, pears, cherries. Some of my favorite vegetables to add into smoothies that really have a mild taste and can kind of be hidden so you won't taste them at all include spinach, cauliflower, beets, which add this beautiful sort of fuchsia color to your smoothie, and different squashes like acorn, butternut squash, a yellow summer squash, and zucchini. Some other options to have at home for a quick, convenient meal or on days that you're just too busy and need something to take with you include applesauce. Again, making sure it's a thin applesauce, not a chunky. And baby food that you can get in jars or pouches is also very convenient. So there you have it. There are some foods that you can do when you are on a liquid diet.